Who are you?
I'm a yellow bitch who paints her skin white. I'm obsessed with honesty because the 0.0% that's God. I couldn't figure out what the 99.99% was until I saw an ad for a cleaning product. The tiger scars taught me tolerance, but this is probably a lie.
Definitely a lie.
You call me.
Zip ahead. Body bags. Tire tracks. Zero intelligence potential.
The 0.01% of a moment. It's the Rorschach addiction. Perhaps I was never afraid to begin with because I don't remember when it all changed. And now here I am, captured, castrated, under layers of paint, and there's no version of laxity, so much so it's a comfort. Every morning it pulls on my fingers and I make circles on my skin until the colour's gone. Every morning's a 99.99%.
How did you end up this way?
There's a deadline at 6.
Where are you now?
I'm so light. I can't breathe.
And your leather?
Just leather, stretched over blood.
Sanded to the splint.
I drink bleach every morning with rice, till there's nothing left but splintered organs, and there's a hollow where my stomach should be.
And at night? At night?
When I strip the paint off my skin, there's nothing left. Just a sharp tasting space, and maybe a cunt or a hollow dick, but mostly a space. Inverted. Nothing. If I skinned you, what would you be? If I skinned you, what would you be?
505.
If I make this deadline, I can pay the rent.
What do you do?
I work in Ruiz for gold particles. Show you white smiles, bullet holes in black, freaks selling sodomy. 5 floors down isn't much of a jump, but it's what separates you and me. They're shrieking, sometimes wobbling.
Who are they?
Black men jaundice through their throat. Yellow girls validated with their baby bald cunts. Brown queers, dirty queers, shit-strewn queers and stockades down Swanston. And when it rains, it rains.
It rains white like.
Pressure cooker slants in the east have cracked, laughed, run.
Till there's nothing left but white and coloured bodies crushed between the gears.
In the west, you were taken hostage and Browns shot down.
5 floors down isn't much of a jump.
But it's a shock to your system, because maybe, just maybe, I'm yellow on the inside too.
We don't all bleed red.
No, we don't.
I see you.
I see you.
Great stone face. Grateful hate.
As I tumble, spin down, down, down.
It's 5:15.
It's a yellow kid, errand boy, down from the newsroom.
There's a riot down at the junkyard.
He wants me to check the scene for tomorrow's deadline.
But you don't tell him you'll be 5 floors down at 6.
It's what I do. Paint you as heroes. Paint you God. It's liquid propaganda to bolster the gears.
So what do?
I colour myself white, grab my notepad, follow him out the door.
What does he do?
There's a noose around his neck whenever he passes you, but the kid doesn't seem to notice.
What do I do?
Down the lift, and the kid's already outside. Car is waiting, door open, and the kid wants me to go in first.
It's 5:30.
The junkyard's on fire. And the kid's off sprinting into the fight. He skips along the way, grabs the broken bottle, and slides into the field with the warbling war cry. I'm out.
Into the heat.
5 mounds of shit churning in piss and blood.
And the smell.
Burning hair, not quite human. There's more than junk melted in the fire.
What do you say?
50 blacks, browns, and yellows throwing bottles and scrap metal into the gears. And there you are, twice in numbers, all in the cogs. Belville's grown and Hilliker's splinter.
If this goes on much longer, the earth will stop spinning.
5:35, and the kid's lost his arms, chewed up at the gears just beneath the soil. He lands against a broken washing machine. No paper save the stain. The guns are out, both sides. Colours throwing wrenches and shoes into the gears. You're throwing girls for slicking up the spurs. Cat of sixes flows somewhere deep in the valley.
It's 5:57.
And I see myself in the ember.
14. Screaming bitch. Skin on fire.
I used to play dress up, drunk at 3. Sock down my pants, black on my skin, heel boots up to my thigh.
Why?
I wasn't me unless I had a second skin.
To be a 1, you have to be consistent.
But I wasn't 1. Not back then. I was 0 and 100.
But when you saw the splashes of white against sidewalks in the city, the markings on the walls, the colour of salvation.
When you cleaned my cunt from the inside out, once, twice, 3 times.
5 floors down wasn't much of a jump.
It was a cruelty.
No rain that day.
It was warm, beautiful and sunny.
How did you end up this way?
600 comes with the most frightening kind of violence. The quiet desperation of being trapped in a bubble before death. The yellow kid still splashed across the washing machine, searching for his arms. He's breathing like a shot rabbit. Impossible, stunned, but still searching. Blacks, browns, yellows. They see me now. Paint stripped, naked space. Inverted. Nothing. There's wavering, an expectation. The rain just keeps on coming. Oblivious, dirty, the gears are almost dead. There's a rise in the air as the earth slows to a stop. They keep looking at me, waiting.
Steeped in ignorance.
Rest from God like wounded animals.
They had the same proud savagery in their jaws.
Mute enough to burn their own homes to the ground. But as the kid convulses, I see myself in his triumphant, ragged breaths. I realize that he's seen God.
Not here on earth, but in his own blood. He's 0 and 100. I can never be. How did I end up this way?